Well, my message, thanks a lot. I mean, I do remember being on a Little League field in South Glens Falls, that's where I'm from. I was a little eighth grader, they had one league. And I think they put me in right field because they knew if I made a mistake, it wouldn't cost them too much. But I was so proud to wear that Massey's uniform. To this day, I still remember Coach Stewart. He passed away recently, and I still remember his wife, whose memories stay with you. Well, Derek is already, he is the example of active respect always. I'm going to give you two numbers today, and these are for the kids too. You must know these numbers. Active respect always is about understanding that everybody does have a story. It's in your invisible backpack. You wouldn't know their story unless they told it. Derek told part of his story today, brought some of you to tears, I'm sure. He showed his empathy. The key word that you must know, you must be empathic. You must look at everybody that's here and look at them like you're looking at Derek McGall until they tell you your story, and then you got them. They have you. Every kid I ever taught knew my story. They knew when my dad was in a nursing facility. They knew that my wife Karen lost her sister when she was 13. They knew everything about me. It made my teaching career so easy because they would share their time with me and tell me about them. And yeah, I found my way to a lot of athletic events, even while I was coaching, and it's hard to remember coaching tennis for 38 years. But what's happened now, it's grown. We've grown nationally because of people like you. We have sponsors from all over, and that's how we work. We are a charitable organization. I'll say it again, we are a charitable organization. It takes a lot of work to do what we do. I just did a North Country tour, Plattsburgh State, and then 2 schools in need on the St. Lawrence River. They had no money. I said, don't worry, I'm coming. And now I think I'm going back because last night I had 50 emails in my inbox from students who want to talk, who want to have the conversation about the very important things that are happening in their lives now, and not just be pressured. And no offense to Mr. Grandin, he and I go way back. The pressures of what they face today, that they don't even express to people, but it comes out in different ways. So I've opened up the conversation. Some good things are happening. I did bring some of these. You're welcome to have what I have. But the 1 and the 99 are the numbers. The 99 is the kindness you bring every day. It's deep inside you. It's inside your heart. I can't see it. I have no idea what your 99 is. But I may get to know it. I've got to know Derek. I trust him. I believe in him. I've known Steve Grandin before he was married and had his children. I had all his kids in my classes. I would do anything and say anything to Steve Grandin. Each of you share that 99 with a smile, with a, boy, was that a nice, tell them, don't wait. You do it every day, your score goes up and down. Oh, gee, I didn't pay attention to my son today. Here, I'm going over right now. Or a child, don't forget to tell that parent or loved one, I love you. Because if you do, your score is right there. And if you don't, your score is there. And that goes for adults too. This is not about kids. The 1 is the most important part. Derek, come on over here for a second. The 1 is what you see of us. And that's all you see. I could bring up 5 other people, kids, anyone. I just happen to have Derek here. You never, ever assess someone's 99 by the way they look. If you judge someone by the way they look, how they dress, where they live, your 99, your character is low, about as low as it can go, and that's what drives America today. Oh, gee, look at the hat that person's wearing. Oh, gee, look at the clothes they're wearing. Oh, gee, look at the car they're driving. My car happens to be Middle Eastern. This is from the outside of my car. I drive a Middle Eastern car. Derek drives a black car. Now we know where he's from. I could be even more specific. If you look at our cars and you are judgmental, We have no place. It's not in your heart. Your heart is your 99. You all drive a different car. Some drive a white car. I was at Duke University and a kid came up to me in tears. Coach, I drive a Mexican car. I left Duke University the first year because I wasn't accepted. And he came back and he said, I'm bringing my 99 every day. I wanted to know my 99. And also, I have one more story on Duke. After I spoke to all the student athletes, all the freshmen in the Coach K Center, many came up with stories. And one was incredible at the end when he hugged me. He's a 6'3" football player. He drives a black car. Now you know. He said, just what you talked about, I face every day of my life. I hugged him. I knew he had so much empathy. I gave him my card like I do anybody. I say, you can write to me, you can get to your professor. Get to somebody when you feel that way. Know that people love you. You know you never should be alone. So if you can remember this, your score will change every minute of every day. I want you to be cognizant of every interaction. I can remember right now every person I talked to today. And I can remember that I did not bring one negative thought to them. I was honest. I think I didn't hurt anybody. My score, I feel good about. If you can remember every interaction, like I asked a group of kids in Morristown, New York, on Thursday, everyone said to me, I can remember every interaction. I said, that's what I want you to do. Now assess yourself every time you go to speak. Make sure it's kind. Tell them you care. Derek turned around and told somebody he loved them. I know some of you thought it was funny, but it wasn't, was it? Kindness and love are the same. We're not talking about love that you see on TV and some of these things that are out there. Kindness equals love. And if you understand that, it comes from here. It comes from your heart. I know that all of you are just great people. I know I get a little bit going on this, but I've seen a lot of kids, I've seen a lot of schools, I've seen a lot of adults. And we all hurt by the microaggression that goes on. That little passing comment. That little thing you say or don't say that hurts somebody. That's what drives the negativity in our schools, drives it in our workforce. Know that everybody has a backpack. It is filled with stuff. And honor that by being as kind as you can be. And you will make your life as good and as wonderful as possible. The kids here, take example of these people, get back. Come over tomorrow, help with this. Help with the fields, cut the lawn, pick up stuff before you leave here. You want to pay it forward? That's how you do it. And give, 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 give. And then you'll find your purpose. This guy has his purpose. I don't even remember that I taught school. I tell any audience, I used to be a teacher, I used to be a coach. But now I found my purpose. This is why I'm here. This is what I do. I love it, and I see people here that follow me on Facebook. We have over 5,000 followers, but Instagram just blew up last week after I went to North Country. If you're on Instagram, it's @WithRespectAlways. If you ever have a question, you want one of the books I share, I just mail them to you. There is no cost, obviously. Okay? Kids, have a great time. I know you're restless. You shouldn't. You're doing a great job. I'm going to stick around today. If you're around, I have some wristbands for the kids. Please make sure they get them before they leave today, and maybe they wear that and they think about it. And maybe when they go to bed, they think about it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.